People were really surprised that I liked Eminem. And I was like, well, why are you surprised I like Eminem? Eminem is so quick with his lyrics, with his bars, and I was amazed at that. Trust me, in a battle, all I can say is, you better bring it. That's all I can say.
Rod, what do you think of that?
You better bring it. I want no smoke. All right, so pretty much we just coming to the studio here that we have set up. You know, we got the mixer, the laptop, the display screen, the mics, got our lights over here. It's pretty simple, man. We just hit record and see what Pops thinks.
Does Dad know what you're reviewing before it happens?
No. So usually I don't even know what we're gonna do until right before he shows up.
Yeah.
But I always have plenty of time because he's always fashionably late.
About 30 minutes.
But he's always ready to get it going and bring the vibes, man. So yeah, this is where all the magic happens.
Where did your love of music come from?
My dad, man, just always waking up, hearing music in the morning. He's a huge music person, so he's always in the car. Hey, did you hear that? Certain people listen to music a little bit deeper. Like he listens to it the same way I listen to music. Like he cares about the little triangle that's panned to the right all the way in the background. And I knew he never heard none of this fantastic rap music.
Hip hop. What were your early thoughts of hip hop?
Hated it.
Why?
I hated it. I didn't think it was music. There was this award show. LL Cool J came out on stage. I didn't see very many instruments. I didn't see drums. He was rapping, and then he had his hype man, and they running behind him going, yeah. And honestly, it used to tick me off.
From what people see on their screens, how close is that to who he actually is?
Oh, that's him, man. People love him because he's genuine and, you know, he says what's on his mind. I love him for that same reason.
Growing up, where did that love of music come from?
As far back as when I was like 5 years old. But all we had then was radio. In the closet, there were 2 shelves, and I would just lay in that shelf and listen to the radio. You listen to Blue Magic, the Stylistic, Stone in Love with You, Temptations, these beautiful ballads. 10 o'clock, they cut off the R&B and you listen to jazz until 2 a.m. Artists like Lonnie Liston Smith, Weather Report. I was picking up on a little bit of everything, so my musical taste was a little bit above average when it comes to my peers, and still is, matter of fact, so.
You create Bridging the Gap, or at least you're thinking of it. What's the conversation you had with your dad to get him on board?
Oh, it was super easy, man. I just texted him and said, I got this idea for this video. You wanna come over on Sunday? And he was like, yeah, sure. You know, we recorded the first video, we put it out, and then it was pretty like immediately like, I was like, oh, okay, this is working. So then the next conversation was like, hey, when are we gonna do this again? We gotta keep doing this.
Music is, to me, has always been a good outlet. To me, it was just like, it's a time where we could sit down, we could chill, we could have some fun, spend some time together. I've always just relished any times that we could spend together.
To do something that like affects people like in a positive way and makes them like feel hope or reminisce or want to get closer to a family member, that's the coolest thing in the world.
What has your dad taught you about fatherhood?
Definitely patience, forgiveness. We're just all trying to figure it out. We all make mistakes, we're all human, and I think, you know, just giving grace, seeing people that way is really important.
Before this starts, you have a certain opinion of hip hop, and now, what would you say your opinion on hip hop is now?
My opinion of hip hop is better due to the nature of the artists, because there's so many amazing talents. I wish, though, hip hop, in my personal opinion, would gravitate to be a little bit more on the positive side. Whoever hits on that, I think they would be very, very successful.
Yeah. What do you think of your dad?
He's the man, he's the GOAT. That's the GOAT, man. Shout out to Pops.